The brand new 4S Mojave is an awesome truck, really tough, super fun, but it seems to have one pretty annoying design flaw. Allow me to demonstrate. So you just get done bashing in your favorite dusty, sandy spot, you get ready to take your body off, pull your body clips off, and you lift it off, and you lift it off, and it doesn't come off. And it's really on there. Let me show you what's going on. Arrma designed this body and chassis together so that there's a lot of points of contact between the two to really help reinforce the body and stop it from getting damaged. However, the problem is these pins are a very close fit in the holes in the chassis. What's going on is that dust and dirt is getting in between these pins in the holes and seizing them up, causing the body to not come off properly. Let me get this off and we'll talk about the solution. So we've got a couple options here. We could reduce the size of these pins by sanding them down. That might work, but I think I'd rather go ahead and enlarge these holes. Let me measure these up. We'll grab a drill bit and see if we can get these just a little bit bigger so we've got some more clearance. All right, we got our calipers here. And these holes appear to be right about 5/16 or 7.86 millimeters. Now I've got a 21/64 drill bit here, which is actually 8.2 millimeters, which should give us about a 0.5 millimeter of clearance in each one of these holes. That should be enough. That being said, I'm not exactly sure how thick these walls are. Hopefully this doesn't punch through. Let's find out. All right, that seemed to work pretty well. Let's take a look and see how much larger the hole is now. All right, yeah, brought it up by about a 0.5 millimeter. That should be just fine. And looking down in the hole, it doesn't look like we punched through. I think there's plenty of meat here to accommodate that larger hole. Let's go ahead and do the rest of them, and then we're gonna try this out and see if it works. All right, let's see how the body fits on there. Okay, that's by far the easiest this body's ever gone on, so that's a good start. Let's see how loose it feels. Nah, it's still nice and tight on there. I think this is gonna be fine, but let's go find a really dusty spot to take this, really get it dirty, and see how hard the body is to take off then. All right, this is the sandiest, dustiest spot I know of. Let's get this thing dirty. All right, I think that was basically worst case dust scenario. I left this thing on the way home so we can experience the first removal together. That brings up one really important point. You can't turn this truck off with the body on. That means some sort of modification to make sure that you can get this body off if you need to take it off in a hurry is almost certainly something you should do right out of the box. Before we take this off, let's make a deal. If this works, you'll subscribe to the channel because we do this kind of stuff all the time. Deal? Deal. Let's find out. Moment of truth. Okay, so it was a little bit stuck on there, but not too bad. And as you can see, this car is absolutely filthy. I don't think I could have gotten it any dustier. So if you want to make sure you can get the body off your 4S Mojave in a hurry, I would suggest taking a drill bit. This is a 21/64 right out of the box. Enlarge these holes. If you don't have a 21/64 or near that size drill bit, go ahead and take some sandpaper and lightly sand those pegs that go in there. Either one of those two should achieve the exact same goal. Like I said, I think this is important because if you have an ESC fire or for some other reason need to get the car turned off right away and you can't get the body off, you're gonna be having a bad time. All right guys, let me know what you think about this mod down in the comments, and if you liked this video, you're gonna love this one.